Hey butterflies, and welcome back to Evolving Butterfly Goddess with me, Moe Nicole. Here we are all about evolving out loud in our life, our money, and our purpose through the energy of our ancestors. I want to thank you for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes here on the channel. It is always appreciated. And a major shout out to all the channel members and the members over on my website. Thank you for your continuous support. So here we are back with another angel number video. This is for 1001. So this is for those of you all who have been seeing 1001, or you just saw this video and it came across your screen. This is a video and a message for you, okay? So when first looking at our numbers, for some reason my ears, some of y'all ears may have been doing a lot of popping or something with the changing, whereas we prepare for the changing of a season, okay? Yeah, that's very interesting. It feels like it's very indicative with the ears being in that sense of not being able to unpop it, that you're being called to hear more with like your heart or your intuition versus your ears, okay? It's like choose your heart, listen with your heart and your intuition versus listening with your ears. It's the message of what I'm getting to start this off, okay? So 10 is a number of completion, but more importantly, a karmic completion, okay? 10, close the fist. So let me stop. No more fighting, okay? But then the one, well, the zero first, let's go to the zero. The zero is a wild card. It's like a number of infinite possibilities, okay? And then one is a number of individualism, action, starting something, new beginnings, things of that nature, okay? And so with this energy of what I'm getting, I got this, when I saw the One Man Can Change, I took a screenshot, right? And at the end of that song, it always gets me because he has a phone call that he recorded with his grandmother with her voice, okay? Before she had passed. And it gives me an energy of, as I'm talking about the ear being messed up, right? So some of you all may need to get closer with your ancestors, and more importantly, like a grandmother figure that you haven't spoken to in a while, in the spiritual world, okay? Because it's giving a sense of you need to hear with your heart. I don't know why I'm hearing, who is that? Use your heart and not your eyes. It's like you can't see some things, but you need to allow yourself to feel it. You need to allow yourself to feel the energy. Some of y'all may really define yourself as like a realist, okay? And this is giving the energy of, in the space of using your intuition, you can't use logic, okay? Intuition is something that naturally comes to you. Logic is when you are thinking through things, okay? A lot of you all may be air signs that causes that energy, but this is honestly giving a sense of you have an ancestor that really wants you to connect with them more. They want you to connect with your intuition more, okay? Some of you all may be going off of logic more than intuition if you're seeing this number right now or this video. Oh, this ear is cutting up, baby. Yeah, I'm seeing some numbers come out, honey, okay? So it's like a completion, ending a karmic cycle of what you believe, how you go about your beliefs, what you connect to in the midst of those beliefs is what it's giving me. Okay, so let's get into a situation where this happened, okay? It's just giving a lot of sense of you're rationalizing a lot of information right now. Yeah, the comforter is coming out in reverse. Some of you all are not trusting the guidance that you have around you, and so you may be rationalizing a little too much in an irrational world, okay? With this Bastet, you may be seeing a lot more black cats. You may have been feeling more connected to cats in some way, with feeling more of a comfort, okay? And so it's like you're being called to tap in more into this cat energy, to connect more with intuitive energy and know that you are connected, comforted, and guided by your higher self, okay? Because your higher self is connected to the higher power. King of Aunts in the reverse. I'm turning all these in the upright. We are not reading this reversal, honey. I'm gonna read the energy of why it was in the reversal, but we turning this upright, baby. We're not claiming to keep this in the reversal. This is giving a sense of maybe not even seeing things from the bigger picture, but seeing it from how it's affecting you versus how it affects the collective, okay? And Spirit wants you, yeah, you got the moon that's at the bottom of the deck, and then the Chariot that's coming out. And so this Chariot energy, we know that that's represented by Cancer as well in the zodiac. If we want to look at it, the Bastet card, it is a major arcana, but it's an exclusive card for this deck that I have, which is my absolute favorite deck, okay? It's pretty expensive, but it's worth it. This attack card with the Chariot coming out, after with this King of Aunts, and both of them was in the reverse, is giving me a sense of As you become more emotionally aware and connected to your personal emotions and reality and things of that nature, you'll find that certain channels will begin to flow, okay? Because the Atet is said to be the thing that carries you from one part of the world to the other part of the world, okay? Atet comes when the sun is setting, okay? And that's basically saying taking it to the depth or coming up, right? It's like from the upper world to the lower world, if that's the best way to put it. I think that's the best way to put it, too. Do I have my book over here to read? It ain't even working right now. That's the gist of what needed to be shared for this video. And so it's giving a sense of you are a channel. A lot of you all have been connecting a lot to like ancestral work or just intuitive type of works, like, and you know that you're meant to be a channel. But Spirit is saying you're kind of being a little too logical with some of it as you're thinking about just what you're doing, why you're doing it, who's watching it, okay? And Spirit wants you to remove that logic and allow yourself to move primarily off of intuition, okay? And follow what your spirit tells you to do when your spirit tells you to do it. Who said that you are required to stick to one thing? Huh? Who said you're required to stick to one thing? And a lot of you all are realizing that now it's like you may be thinking a little too much about some stuff and like, wait, I can change this outcome. I can change this reality, okay? I want to go to... Yeah, spiritual career. A lot of you all have a spiritual career. You're called to have a spiritual career. Spirit is saying start your process now. Stop doubting yourself. That's why like I have members in my class right now. We go through the process from the basis up on, you know, getting more comfortable. And I'm just seeing just from the first semester, there's a few students who have made like so much progress. And I can just tell, like, I'm so proud of them. Like I could just tell the things that they're about to go into this world and do, right? And I feel like for a lot of you all, you've been knowing, but you may have not been putting in the work consistently to help you get comfortable with it, right? And this energy is saying that it's time for you to get comfortable with your intuition. It's time to get comfortable with operating by faith. That's what the real faith is, okay? Things are not always going to make sense. You can't judge spiritual things off of worldly things, okay? It's not the same, two different worlds. Yeah, but you got abundance too. So this is definitely, again, some of you all may need to open up your heart chakra is what I'm getting. And that may be why it's hard for you to connect with your intuition, because you got to have this open before you can fully connect up here, okay? That's how it works from the chakras, from the base up, okay? And that's something that we've been working on in the School of Transformation. We're starting with the root chakra this week to get to that space of opening up, because we have to be at a place of balance and foundation before we can do what we need to do, and knowing what your triggers are. You know what I'm saying? And that was something that I know I had to work on. And a lot of you all who have been here through the journey with me, you've seen that process and that journey. And I have not been quiet about my journey. I've been honest about my journey. You get what I'm saying? Because I believe that we have to show our authentic selves if we want other people to be able to open up and be their authentic selves. And I feel like this energy is calling for you to move into a baby, karmic completion. Didn't I mention something about karmic completion? It's time for you to end this, and it's 10, remember? It's time for you to end this karmic cycle that you have going on right now. And I feel like the karmic cycle is just doubt and fear. And know that it's a process. Part of the problem is that some people like to just jump into shit and not be prepared. Okay? You know, some people like to jump into stuff and not be prepared, which is why I don't just teach tarot yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to learn certain basics before I will teach you tarot. Like, even within like my school and stuff, I have a whole honors class, and like they're gonna get lessons that other people are not ready for yet. You know what I'm saying? And I feel that as a teacher, I don't give lessons until people are ready, right? And this is giving a sense of we have to get out of our heads so we can make and take those steps to get to where we need to get to, so that you can be ready for the next lesson, okay? And not think too much into it, and be okay with the flow, because you want to go with the flow if you want it to last. Okay, pools? But this was the video of what I have for the 1001 energy in general and what was felt. Feel free to let me know down below if you felt connected to it or whatever the case is. But if you're ready to walk in that intuition, you know, let me know down below. You walking in that intuition or not? You walking in it or not? Okay. Sure. But I want to thank you all for being here. And it was just 10:01 at the time. I want to thank you all for being here. Okay, if you are interested in personal readings or to be a part of any of my membership programs, feel free to check out the links and things down below, as I only give personal readings to those who are in my membership programs to protect my energy, basically. And so if you're interested, feel free to check it out. If not, feel free to just give a thumbs up on the video, subscribe, and all that can, okay? And I will see y'all in the next one. And as always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what you want to do, period. And as always, continue to bloom.